The Temple of Heaven is the largest and most well-preserved ancient temple in the world. As a place of worship for the heavens in the Ming Dynasty and Qing dynasties, the Temple of Heaven is the collective name of two different altars. The emperor holds the Grand Valley ceremony every year during the Spring Festival in the altar of prayer for good harvest and the heavenly ceremony on the winter solstice in the Circle Mound altar. The solemn and ceremonial rituals are used to express the wishes of respecting the heavenly ancestor and obeying the time. Currently, the Temple of Heaven has already opened to ordinary people. Today, Bola will introduce to you the altar of prayer for good harvest. Let's go back to the ancient emperor's path for blessing.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of In Beijing, where we introduce to you the beautiful places, historical, magnificent places in Beijing. Today, I am going to introduce you the Temple of Heaven. So here I am at the gate that separates the Temple of Heaven and the Circular Mount altar. We are going to talk about the Temple of Heaven today, but since I am not too much expertise in this domain, I have invited someone that will introduce us more about these historical places. Mr. Zhang, can you come? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Huawei. I'm very glad to give you a brief introduction to the Temple of Heaven, and thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. So what is the Temple of Heaven?
So the Temple of Heaven was first built in the year 1420, and the northern part of this Temple of Heaven was used for the emperors to pray for good harvest every year in early spring.
So I can see it from here and I am so excited. So let's go discover more about this temple. Okay.
Sure.
There is a bridge in Beijing that looks least like a bridge. That is named the Red Stairway Bridge. It is called a bridge because under its middle there are some east-west arches as in a bridge.
So Mr. John, we are here at the Red Stairway Bridge, right?
Yes, this is a Red Stairway Bridge. It is about 360 meters long and 30 meters wide.
Wow,
Yeah.
so beautiful. But what about here? Here it's different.
Yes,
Is it where the emperor is supposed to walk through?
No, actually this center road was used only for the God of Heaven to walk.
Oh.
And so even emperors can't walk on this central road.
Oh. So
Yeah.
the emperor was supposed to walk here?
Yeah, right here, over there.
Oh.
Yeah, on the right side, and the left side was used for the ministers.
The ministers,
Yeah.
and in the middle is the God of Heaven.
The north end of this bridge is higher than the south end. When the ancient emperor walked across from the south to the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest in the north end, it feels like stepping into a celestial palace.
Wow! Oh my! I'm so tired because it's 360 meters. Oh my God! Oh, that's so tired. So the emperor was doing that each month of the year, or once or twice. I mean, I don't know how many times was he doing it in a year.
Oh, it's lucky for him, only twice a year.
Oh, lucky for him,
Lucky
like
for
you
him,
said.
yes.
The Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest is located in the northern part of the Temple of Heaven as the center of the altar of prayer for good harvest.
So guys, now we are at the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest, and we are about to learn more about these magnificent places, about all the history that applies here. So let's go and learn more.
Okay?
Okay.
So please.
The Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest is 36 meters in diameter and 38 meters tall. And it was built on 3 levels of marble stone base, where the emperor prayed for good harvest. But when it was first established, it wasn't what it looked like today.
Well, you can see that this in front of us is a huge round structure, which name is the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest. In the old days, when this temple was first built, it was in rectangular shape, and it had 2 roofs, where both God of Heaven and God of Earth were worshipped in the same place every year. But later, in the year 1530, the Chinese emperor changed this structure into a round one with also 3 roofs. But at that time, the 3 roofs have different colors.
Oh.
Yeah, the bottom one was in green,
Green.
the middle one in yellow,
Yellow.
and the upper one in blue.
Well, it's like the flag of my country because I'm from Gabon. It's yellow, green, blue. It's in the meaning of harvest and sun and the water.
Yeah,
Is it the same thing?
Somehow like the same.
Oh.
Because the blue means the sky, and yellow means the emperor, and green means common people.
Oh.
Yeah. So at that time the 3 colors were like that. But later in the year 1751, the Chinese emperor changed all the colors of the roofs into blue, because at that time this structure was used for pray for good harvest.
Yeah, to pray to the heaven.
Because sky was blue, so they all changed into blue.
Yeah, I do understand.
Yes.
The structure of this temple is unique, without beam, purlines, and nails. It just rely on 28 giant Namu columns, which are arranged around it, and support the weight of the roof of the temple. Inside the temple, the tablets of the God of Heaven and ancient emperors are enshrined there.
You can see that there are some paintings under the roof. Some of them have dragons and phoenixes. So both of them are the legendary animal in ancient China. So a dragon means emperor.
Emperor.
Yeah, and empress could be used for phoenixes.
Phoenix.
Phoenixes.
So does it mean that in the Western culture, the dragon and the phoenix, because they're all from the fire, so they're compatible, they're supposed to be together, or there is a different meaning here in China?
Well, actually, in Chinese, they're a little different because the dragons and phoenixes are legendary animals in ancient Chinese mythologies. And dragon is unlike the Western dragon or unlike the foreign dragons, because in foreign mythologies, the dragons are very evil, and so you have to kill them.
Yes.
But actually, in Chinese culture, dragon is a kind of very lucky and auspicious animal. So it is very different from the Chinese dragon between the Western, the foreign dragons. So I believe that phoenixes also have a different meaning.
Yeah, that's a different.
So in Chinese mythologies, phoenixes doesn't have to be born from fire. It has long tails and could represent the empress, and it is the a female king among all the birds. So it is a little different.
Anyway, they're all beautiful, so I like it.
In the center of the temple, the blue tablet is the tablet of the God of Heaven, which is written 2 languages. Left one is Manchu language, and the right one is Mandarin.
Actually, the last feudal dynasty in China, the Qing dynasty, the rulers were Manchu people, came from northeastern part of China. So they will write their native language, Manchu language, with Mandarin together for showing that the whole China, all ethnic groups belong to one single family.
So I do understand. That's cool.
So every this kind of tablet will be written in 2 languages.
So we talked about everything about the emperor, but
Yes.
I can see that there is the tablet. So the tablets are always here, or are we supposed to go somewhere else to find them?
Yeah, when there were heaven worshipping ceremonies, all these tablets would be put in this structure to be worshipped. But when there were no heaven worshipping ceremonies, all the tablets would be stored in a structure behind this halls.
Yes. It's really interesting to learn about all the cultural, history and, everything about Chinese and the Temple of Heaven. Thank you very much, Mr. Zhang, right?
Thank you.
Thank you for introducing all these beautiful places for us. And I am really surprised. I learned a lot of things in this beautiful emission. And I hope that you will like it the next episode. So guys, see you next time.